Hey guys, welcome back to Rick's Flix. We are about to head into Islands of Adventure for some park updates, in particular the Jurassic Park coaster update. And then there's some very important news I need to share with you guys. Universal is making some changes that's going to have a very big impact on this year's Halloween Horror Nights. I need to share that with you, so stay tuned to the end of the video when I'm able to show that to you. I already know I'm going to have to show this in several videos. It's that important. But for now, let's go inside and check out the Jurassic Park roller coaster. Before we begin, we publish theme park videos on this channel all the time, so hit that subscribe button and that bell notification button so you'll know when another video is ready for you to view. You know what, before we get inside, I have not mentioned this in a while. Right over here is a purchasing spot for the Express Pass, but there is a spot inside the park that usually has no line. Let's go compare the outside line right over here to what the line is inside. And look, right here, right after we go through the turnstiles, like no one is in line to buy Express Passes right here. Way better than the one outside. If you're going to purchase Express Pass at the park, visit these lovely ladies instead. No waiting right here. That spot in the front of the park that I showed you to begin with, always busy. You can just bypass, skip that one, come inside the park and get your Express Passes. Okay, that's enough with the Express Passes. Just trying to help out, save you guys a little bit of time. But regarding the Jurassic Park roller coaster and its updates, we have learned, and I've mentioned this before, it will be themed after the Velociraptor, so it's going to be called the VelociCoaster, we believe. And for today, I had a suggestion in my comments, was to try to take a peek at this coaster, this construction site, from the high in the sky trolley. So we're going to do that today. Maybe, maybe not, we'll go over to Me Ship the Olive, because that's a good viewing point as well. But if we don't have a lot of changes to look at today, I have a special treat for you guys. Through the YouTube channel, Ethan G, I have a POV computer mock-up of what this coaster track could possibly be like. So, I'm going to share that with you guys as well. But as for now, let's hop on this high in the sky trolley, see what we can see for today. And for the moment, it's just a 5-minute wait.
When you come down the road, did you happen to see a sign for a village called MNOP? O is for opposite. North and south going Zaxes. Stubbornly stopped, unbudged in their trackses.
I think from that vantage point, maybe there was one corner of the construction site we can see a little bit better. But the problem is the trolley's moving. So you have a limited time. So I'm still going to walk over to Me Ship the Olive and take a closer look. Haven't made it to Toon Lagoon yet. I just wanted to show you, this is the corner where all the activity's happening that I can see pretty well from the high in the sky trolley. I don't know if I'm going to see this area very well from Me Ship the Olive though. We got a backhoe and a big huge mound of dirt. That's a lot of dirt, yo. Aw heck, before we get into Toon Lagoon, we have to walk through Marvel Superhero Island. Let's get a shot of my favorite ride in Central Florida. Let's go check out the Incredible Hulk roller coaster, just real fast. And we're gonna start with my favorite shot, is when the coaster comes out of this tunnel with all the fog and everything. This is my favorite shot. Here it comes. And my second favorite shot is the launch with the Hulk roaring. We'll get to Me Ship the Olive eventually, but right now, here comes all the superheroes on their little super bikes. Oh man, they really crank up the music for that intro and for those meet and greets. Not much to see here to my untrained eye. I mean, I see some dirt. The dirt's a little more smoothed out now than last time I saw it. There's this Badger truck. I'm not sure what a Badger truck does, but I think I'm gonna move down. See this white post right here? I'm gonna move down to this white post for one more vantage point of this Jurassic Park VelociCoaster construction. Oh wow, from this lower standpoint, we can really see this mound of dirt, this corner of the construction area that we could see from the high in the sky trolley. We can see it a lot better here, but again, to me, my untrained eye, is just a mound of dirt. But look at this, look in the foreground here. I'm not saying it's corn, it's probably just some type of like tall grass, but doesn't this look like corn? I'm not good in construction or agriculture, so not much of an expert, but doesn't it kind of look like corn? And as I expected, not a lot to see as far as the construction site is concerned, so this is a good point in the video to insert that Ethan G POV, the computer generated POV. Let's check that out real quick. So that was Ethan G's take on the POV that this Raptor coaster is going to have, VelociCoaster is going to have. It's just his take, his prediction. But what I think is fairly accurate is the top hat section. You know the section that goes like this and then drops you down? So it kind of looks like a top hat. That, I think, from what I could tell from this like computer generated simulation, that looks like a lot of fun. I am really looking forward to that top hat section. At one point there was a rumor, I never really believed it so I never mentioned it, this area Toon Lagoon would be used for like a Jurassic Park expansion. I don't really believe it. I mean, they could like do some Jurassic World stuff here, but with Kong being in between Jurassic Park and this area, I highly doubt that rumor would ever become true. Wednesday, August 21st at noon, Kong's just a 20-minute wait. Oh heck, I have to do it. I gave you a gratuitous shot of the Incredible Hulk coaster. Now the gratuitous shot of the splashdown of the Jurassic Park River Adventure. I'll be happy when the construction's done, but I will miss this wall. This is a great photo spot right here. I'm gonna miss it. They need to keep this around once the construction's done. Now that we're actually in the Jurassic Park area, we had a closer look at this crane and the 8th wonder of the world, the backside of dirt. There it is. Here's one of the construction walls, and right here there's 2 holes. I'm so tempted to stick my camera, you know what, I'm gonna do it real fast. Try not to get in trouble. But there you go, construction, dirt, backhoes. Let's get out here before I get in trouble. Alright, let's head through Hogsmeade here. I want to show you guys the wait time for Hagrid's, but I need to make my way to City Walk. That's where the big changes are happening. And this change, I think, is really going to affect this year's Halloween Horror Nights, but let's get to that a little bit later. And with a wait time of 120 minutes, that's not too bad at all. Really, for Hagrid's Motorbike Adventure, that's a pretty good wait time that's listed. I will note for you guys that I have spoken to people who ride Hagrid's, and they say the posted wait time is a little high. They actually get through the ride a little quicker than what's posted. As we make our way to City Walk via the Lost Continent, you know what? I have a channel announcement. I'm making a little change. I'm going to move to 4 videos a week. Now this 4th video is kind of like a bonus video. It's not really my cup of tea, not really my strong suit. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a shopping video for you guys. I figure a lot of you guys, you're coming down here on vacation. You'll want to know what merchandise is available for you to buy in the parks. So I'm going to add a new playlist to my channel, a shopping playlist. I'm going to hit every freaking shop. Universal, Islands of Adventure, all the Disney stuff, one at a time. We'll add that video to the mix, so it'll be 4 videos a week. The rest of them will have the one shopping, but the rest of them will be the regular vlogs, construction updates, park updates, versus, and Rick's top 6. But look for that shopping video to come soon. I think we'll start with a Harry Potter shop, but that's kind of the game plan for right now. And I think I'll post these on Sundays, and the other vlogs will be on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Yeah, you see I have a vlogger friend of mine, Theme Park Ohana, always telling me I need to do more shopping, show more merchandise. I don't know if it's a strong suit of mine. I feel like when I do show merchandise, I do a pretty good job at it. I just never do a whole video dedicated to shopping. Universal, Islands of Adventure, EPCOT, Disney, Animal Kingdom, Hollywood Studios. That's a lot of shops. It's gonna be a huge playlist. It's gonna take me a long time to build this. Time to make a quick pit stop into Voodoo Donuts. My oldest daughter is requesting what she says is the best donut in the world. I was so tempted to get my own donut, but I did not, just for Caitlin. The Grape Ape. I wish I knew more about it. She loves it. She actually says it's the best donut she's ever had, so I'm gonna take this home to her right now. But before that, let me share that news with you guys. So pickup drop-off is going to remain the same for buses. That's all types of buses, Universal buses, private buses, taxis, and like site shuttles. It's going to stay the same. This is still going to be the pickup drop-off area, but it's going to change for some people. Now, if you're a parent dropping off their kid, if you're an Uber or a Lyft, you're going to have to go like you're going through the main park entrance, but there's going to be a special lane right here. You're not going to have to pay for parking. What it's going to do is going to take you up to the 5th floor of the Jurassic Park parking area. That's going to be pickup drop-off for regular people, Lyfts, and Ubers. Now, I consider this a big deal because of Halloween Horror Nights. Pickup drop-off is insane for Halloween Horror Nights. I've done pickup drop-off a lot for Halloween Horror Nights. It is a madhouse, and with this being a brand new change, the first year it's coming into effect, it's going to be a madhouse even more so, I think, because you're going to have to drive up to the 5th floor of Jurassic Park, and that's where you'll pick up and drop off. Now, when I do my Halloween Horror Nights preview show, I will mention this again. I think it's that important, especially for all us parents with those middle school age kids, dropping them off, picking them up at Halloween Horror Nights. I've done it myself. Good luck this year, guys. So to do pickup drop-off in the future, actually at the time of this video, this will be in effect. You're going to have to come in just like you're going to go through like regular parking, but there's a lane switch right here. This lane right here on the other side of the bushes there, that's going to be dedicated for pickup drop-off. So you're not going to have to pay to park. That will take you into the Jurassic Park 5th floor, and then you can drop off those kiddos for Halloween Horror Nights. So if you don't do your lane change correctly, you'll end up going there where you don't want to go. That's to pay for parking. On the other side of these bushes, you should have switched lanes, and you'll be in this lane right here, and that's going to take you up a ramp to the new pickup drop-off area in the Jurassic Park parking area.
We're the Kennedys from Northern Ireland, and don't miss the magic, don't miss the fun.
Okay, let me take a moment to say thank you to those who have visited our coffee page and bought us a cup of coffee or a butter beer recently. First up, I need to say thank you to Owen. He's very happy Spider-Man won that Versus challenge. Next up, we have Matt and Miranda. They'll be visiting Universal and the Disney parks in October. And now a Coke and a smile to Josh G. He can't wait to see our Halloween Horror Nights videos. Josh, I can't wait to make them. And here's a Coke and a smile to Jose. He's bringing his wife and his 2 boys to Universal at the end of August. Have a good time, guys. And lastly for today, I would like to thank Sandra and Andy for supporting the channel. A couple of Universal annual pass holders. Enjoy your time in the parks, guys.